All right, so I want to talk about something video game related. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video. I got some more movie reviews coming, but for now, I just wanted to talk about something that was on my mind. And that is the new Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League game, which is coming out January 30th, which is only 7 days away. So, yeah, I will not be getting the game day one. I have no confidence that it's a good game or it's going to be a game for me. It looks like a clone of every arena, battle shooter game where you just jump around and you shoot stuff. And that's very disappointing for me. This is coming from the makers of the Arkham series, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight. Rocksteady kind of revolutionized video games with that, Batman combat system, the simple punch and counter combat system that you can really chain together and make long ass combos. Or you can just button mash your way through the game. But if you wanted it to look like, Batman, you would get really good at it. And you would figure out the pacing and the timing of it. And it would look like, Batman action, which is the reason we all played those games. So it doesn't make any sense to me why Rocksteady would just abandon that entirely. Just completely abandon that gameplay formula that made one of the best, superhero trilogy in games ever. No other superhero game comes close to the Arkham games. So instead of making another game that's kind of like that, but with like a different hero, you just go ahead and you make a game that's completely different than what made your studio in the first place. And I get it. Maybe a studio doesn't want to make the same game over and over. Maybe they want to try something completely new, expand their horizons. But on the other hand, people work at Rocksteady Studios to make those Batman games. And then they're asked to do something completely different than what they've always been doing. And, I'm sure it's going to play fine. I'm sure the gameplay is going to be energetic, kinetic, whatever fucking word you want to use to describe a waste of time. But by looking at the gameplay, it just feels completely disconnected from any type of reality that the Arkham games had. Like, the Arkham games were really good because it had that sense of realism mixed with the fantastical elements of Batman, right? And in Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, it just looks like nonsense. Harley Quinn jumping like 50 feet in the air, flying around. That kind of stuff gets me completely disconnected from what's going on in the game. And I doubt the story is going to be anything close to what we got in the Arkham games. And this is really going to hurt Rocksteady Studios. I mean, this game, it'll probably sell well the first couple weeks, but that player base is going to disappear really quick. Just like Gotham Knights, how it released, it was pretty popular for like a week or two, and now nobody plays the game. And that's another game that went away from the Arkham formula, the Arkham style. And what do you know? Nobody got connected to it, and nobody cares about that game anymore. The same thing's going to happen when Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Rocksteady made a huge mistake here. Why not make another Arkham type of game just with another DC superhero? Like, clearly you had a really good formula for making games. You had a combat system that people enjoyed playing. The focus on the narrative was more compelling than any other game that gets released. You got to actually be the Batman in the Arkham series. All they had to do was just do that with another superhero. That's what's so frustrating about this. You know what I'm saying? They wasted like 4 or 5 years on the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League for a game that's probably going to be dead on arrival. And they're just so sad. But yeah, that's what's bothering me about it. What do y'all think about Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League? Are you going to get it next week? Or are you like me? Or are you just so disappointed that you're not getting anything like the Arkham games again? You know what I'm saying? Like, the closest thing you're going to get is like Spider-Man. And Spider-Man is directly inspired by those Arkham games. And the creators of the Arkham series just completely went away from that formula, went away from that style of gameplay, and settled for this clone shooter that is completely uninspired and unoriginal. It's so frustrating. Anyway, that's it for now. Comment below, let me know what you know, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.